Good morning, Haven. Oh, I can already feel that this is going to be a very low energy day today. I'm not very loudly. Hi, Knucklehead. Hello. Uh, today's objective, or actually, first. I already said it in the Twitch chat thingy. But there's no free BGM today because I want to, or I'm planning to just listen to like whatever music I feel the need to in order to get me in the building mood. Mm-mm. Um so for anybody who's watching the VOD right now, I deeply apologize for the silence, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Uh if you're listening on desktop, I highly recommend just putting on some music on like a different tab or something. All right, let me go ahead and switch to gaming. Uh, game capture should be Minecraft. Works. Um, we have 3 worlds to choose from. Ooh, hold on. Something don't look right. Let me see that game. What? Something, something don't look right. I want to fix it, but it just doesn't look right. Hold on. Options. Do I have to like F11 it or something? Is that the button? It is. Okay. I need. What's it called? To stop playing with me. I need OBS to stop playing with me. Come on, OBS. Come on. Hmm. Okay. If I open Frida back, is this the one that I messed up? Ah, hold on. Anyway, anyway. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Which one is this? This one's. So let me close Frida and then open it back up. And the reason why I want to pull up Frida because I feel like I might need to draw out what I'm talking about. Okay, there's Minecraft. It's just tiny now. Okay, now things are working. I think. Um. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me do that, and then this. I hit F11. All right, and now it's just. I don't know why it's okay. That's as good as it's. Mm-mm-mm. Already starting off. Not wrong. I won't say that we're starting off wrong. What even? All right. Um. Let me queue up. All right. Actually, I'm gonna put on whatever music I feel like hearing at the moment. I forget. All right. Um. So. Mm, I wonder. I don't remember what the progress is comparison from then and now. I wish I had. I wish I had another what's it called for? Hold on. If I YouTube and then go this one, boot it, full screen it, then I can probably do it to play capture. Yeah. So let me. I'm curious about the progress so far since the last time I booted this up. Ooh, not gonna lie, we have not. I've not changed that much. This is why I wanted to get into the um. I wanted to get into the habit of playing every every Saturday or so. Oops. Um, so that I could finally make progress. Because I keep I'm not stalling on it. I kind of just keep occupying myself with like other activities and stuff. Mm, has changed quite a bit, but I don't remember what my thought process here was. It was probably I probably used orange so that it would match with the color of the wood, because there isn't really anything that's like this um vibrant a red color that I can use for like these stairs. Mm, I could have used white, but that's neither here nor there, I guess. All right. Um, something I was thinking about before I booted this up is I while I am trying to build Haven based off of my memory of it, I do need to keep in mind what Haven is ultimately going to be. So even though what I remember, I think if I remember correctly, I thought I imagined that the elevator would be over there, in comparison to where the desk was. And then I feel like this is supposed to be like a sitting area or something. But I feel like it lacks a certain sense of purpose. That's bothering me a little bit. Just a smidgen. It's bothering me a little bit that this is just a bunch of like empty space to me. I feel like it needs a little more purpose. And then originally, when I was building this, I was gonna have these two paths, the ones that are around the desk, I was gonna have them lead into the Haven sort of apartments, like quote unquote. Um but then this section of Haven, it's kind of lacking a certain homeliness to it. Um like if we think about things that people generally need or want in a home, like where do they eat? And I mentioned that the Haven, like where I mentioned like apartments, which you would assume that everybody has their own like eating quarters or whatever in their own homes or whatever. But Haven is kind of meant to be a community, and there are a lot of like different communal spaces, or places where everyone can gather. And right now Haven's too small. It's right now, as I was building it, Haven is a bit too small, and it's bothering me a bit, just a bit. Um, so this is why I wanted to. This is why I wanted to bring out Krita, because this is gonna require a lot of like actual brainstorming on my part, and since I'm streaming, I should have a sort of physical representation of what it is that is going on in my head. I should. I'm not. I can't 100% actually make any promises. Hmm. Hmm. I wish I had something that was like a half wall or something. That would be nice. Because these stairs are like the closest thing to a half wall. Or maybe like a fence would be nice. Um. Hmm. I don't think there are any fences that. Actually, we can try this. Let's see how this goes. And then maybe I can use more nether brick if it looks alright. Um, let's see. I said there wasn't something else that was like the same red. What was I talking about? Ooh, I already don't remember what this looked like before. Uh, Curse me in my abysmal memory. But this is probably what it. Where was the nether brick before? Because I could have sworn that I. What? Anyways, uh, oops, 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 oops. Nope. Okay. I like the sound of it. Oops. Use this red nether brick more. Maybe this, yeah, and then I don't have to worry about this, this room, or making this room like orange or whatever to match the color of this. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know what I was thinking before, but it's kind of bothering me now. But then again, these walls are kind of boring. There isn't anything going on with them. That's kind of bothering me too. Mm. Oops. All right. Now everything is back to a point where it's only bothering me a little bit instead of a lot. Mm, for now. Mm. All right. Let's open. Right up. So I need to do some brainstorming. Mm, I want to open up. Yeah, it's that one. I'm gonna use red. That one. Mm, so what? Yeah, that's the right one. What is Haven? Well, actually, oops. Wrong layer. No, my bad. I'm bad. Mm-mm. I saw a fly across my face, and I got worried that was ready to drink some. Uh, let me save it. And what is Haven in parentheses the hotel? Because we have multiple parts, multiple parts of Haven. Um, that's where that or wherever the elevator leads to. Wait, yeah, question for a different day. So the hotel itself, um, it we don't need to answer this in person. Can sleep here? Can tier? Which these seem like no brainers, but hmm, we gotta create spaces for people to sleep, eat, and what else do people do? Um, what are things what are things that you might expect to see in like a dorm, basically? Hmm. I guess there should be places with cleaning supplies. I don't know. I'm thinking about less. I'm thinking less so in a dorm, but obviously this would be in a dorm, and more so like in an apartment building. You know how there will be like the room down all the way in like the basement or whatever where you can do your laundry. We'll put a laundry room. Um, but we want to. I want a different color for the note, which is it's gonna be blue or not blue. We're gonna use this burgundy color. So as as a note, um, assume that personal rooms uh only have bed and bath, or maybe not even a bathroom. Assume that they only have beds. We're gonna assume that they only have beds. Like people can sleep, and that's it. There's nothing for nothing else. Assume that personal rooms only have beds. So with that assumption, we also need a place to bathe. Um, I was thinking, think like what are those? Let me look it up because there's a specific show that I'm thinking about. Excuse me. Mm-mm. Images. I was thinking about in that episode of keep your hands off Aizokin. Um, there's an episode where I think they go to like a public bath or something. After going to this might be the same episode where like one girl had to wash her clothes. Actually, no, it's not. Um, it's a different. Um, so I'm thinking one of those, like a bathhouse or something. I just remembered there's also that I think it's a Chilla's Art horror game called The Bathhouse. So like one of those, you know? But I don't know if we have anything like that in the US. We probably do. I don't think there's probably like I want to say every probably has something like that. It's just in some places it might be more normal to like go to like a public bath or something, or like a public bathing area. Like think like shower rooms in schools, something like that. Hmm. Um. Okay. But like I don't know what they would look like. Hmm, okay. Media. Public baths originated when most people in population centers did not have access to private bathing facilities. Though the term public, they have been often restricted according to gender, religious affiliation, personal membership, and other criteria. In addition to their hygienic function, public baths have also been social meeting places. They have included saunas, massages, and other relaxation therapies, as are found in contemporary day spas. As the percentage of dwellings containing private bathrooms increased in some societies, the need for public baths has diminished, and almost they are now almost exclusively used recreation. Oh, maybe I never mentioned this before, but I'm thinking about using like Greek and Roman architecture for Haven, for no particular reason other than a gut feeling. um, which means I should look it up. Should do some research. Researching has never been my strong suit. Think I think people will probably have bathrooms in their bedrooms, but maybe I'll still have a public bath in Haven that people just don't use. Or there might be a floor for it actually. Like I'm thinking yeah, it actually might be on a separate floor. Not just mm, I think uh there's a in the Wikipedia page because I don't really feel like looking elsewhere. But when I'm doing like actual in-depth research, then obviously I'll look further than just in Wikipedia. Um, ancient Greece. In Greece, by the 6th century BC, men and women washed in basins near places of physical and intellectual exercise. Later, gymnasia had indoor basins set overhead, the open maws of marble lions offering showers, and circular pools with tiers of steps for lounging. Bathing was ritualized and becoming an art, with cleansing sands, hot water, hot air, and dark vaulted vapor baths. A cooling plunge of rub down with aromatic oil. Cities all over ancient Greece honored sites where young uh dudes stood and splashed water over their bodies. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna think public bath slash bath houses. Ooh, actually, something just came into mind, and I probably shouldn't show it on stream because it's somebody else's stream, but I really I really want to show it because it's cool. Um, mm, wait, let's. I think I'm gonna put it on like double speed or something. uh, quality playback speed. 1.75, and then I'm gonna put this on full screen. Um, oof. Ah, it's moving. Never mind. Normal speed. That's jarring. Uh, full screen. Okay. Again, this is somebody else's stream, so I probably shouldn't show it on my stream. But I want to. When I was thinking bathhouse, I remembered uh this. Well, I should say my name. Uki from Nijisanji En um made a bathhouse uh in survival mode, which is crazy. Look at how large it is. It's so large. Um I don't know if there's a point in time where he does like a little tour or like looks at the inside of it, cuz I think most of the work at this point he had to do was like maybe on the outside or maybe just some smaller like intricacies of it. Maybe. No, this is when he's another. I want to see if I can find like. Oh well, let me go back to where I was. um, but if I remember correctly, um, like this is the bathhouse, and one of the buildings that's off to the side, is like a furnace room where they like, they get the energy to like heat up the baths. It might be in the back actually. I I never found the time. I don't think to tune into any of the streams while he was like making it. Or I did tune in sometimes. I didn't watch the whole thing, so I don't remember all of it. I was just I probably won't be making anything like this, but I think um if you happen to check out his building process for that, and notice that my bathhouse or whatever it is that I make at the end of the day is a smidgen similar. Uh, we all know who I took inspiration from, and I'm pretty sure because I know he follows tutorials. I just don't know what tutorials he follows. But he doesn't follow straight from the tutorial. He doesn't just copy the tutorial beat for beat. Um, he just like he takes a little here and there, takes the essentials and then makes it into his own thing. I think very cool, very cool. Okay. Um, laundry. Like I'm thinking specifically places that you would go to do these things. So rather than like the laundry room down like downstairs in the apartment building, thinking specifically a laundromat. But or um public or a public room dorm apartment. Um for sleeping we're definitely thinking personal headquarters. So let's just let's go ahead and erase this because this note isn't exactly important anymore. Um and then in parentheses we'll put private room. I room. And then I will also change these. I might flip a coin on it, or it just depends. We'll just have how much space I allocate for this stuff. Laundry room, lawn row mat or dorm slash apartment. And then parentheses. And then one more. We are thinking public baths. Um, and then, mm, why is it so thick? There we go. No, it's the eating part that I'm not really sure because I don't want to. I don't think it would be. I think for eating, for the place that people eat, this is so. This is like a private hotel room. This is the basically the main reason why Haven is a hotel because from what I remember walking down this like dark hallway and I went to open one of the doors and it looked exactly like it looked like a really small hotel room. I remember opening the door and then right here there was like a mirror, which is an important note. And then like sort of behind the wall that the mirror was on, there was like a bed in the background and like a TV like right across from it. To me it was like distinctly a hotel room. Oh yeah, I think because it was like it was really weird like setup. but I think this is where like the bathroom sink was. So there was a sink right here. um but so this is private room. This is something I'm thinking more like the laundromat, like down the street type deal. And public bath, I've never been to one, so I don't really know what I would do as a point of reference for the public bath. Honestly, mm, the sleeping room, the private rooms probably will have a place to bathe, so the public bath will probably be on a separate floor. Because the hotel is just supposed to have the necessity, the the bare necessities. I don't remember which bear it is. Yes. I don't remember how to spell it. It tease. I don't remember how to spell. But the hotel aspect of it is just supposed to have the bare necessities. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. um, I think for the eating hall, we're gonna have sort of just a really large, like a sort of banquet, like, you know what I mean when I say that word? Banquet, bang. Come on. Oh, that's not it. An elaborate informal meal for many people. Yes, 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 yes. A banquet. Actually, where's my? Oh, there it is. I'm not looking at my Twitch manager. My bad. But we're thinking like a banquet more so than anything. So we're thinking like basically this large room where everybody has to sit down and eat when it's time for dinner. Um, or they don't have to, but they're supposed to. They're expected to. Hmm. Okay. And this is not from memory, that's just like based off of what I have in mind. Every time I open Minecraft, my brain immediately shuts off. And I forget what it is I'm doing. Okay. That's some of it. That's some of it. What else do you need in terms of what are things that you have in your home? I say as if I don't have a home that I live in. Uh, so there's a kitchen. Obviously, there's gonna be a kitchen. We're gonna have that in this, maybe in a diff, in this slightly lighter burgundy. Uh, so there's a kitchen. Um, bed and bath. bathroom, in parentheses, uh, toilet, and shower. And this is, because it's possible that the residents don't really need all of this stuff. This is highly possible. They probably do need a toilet, but I don't know if they need a shower. They might not need a shower. Residents are very different from humans. Not very different. They are kind of different from humans in a like biology sense. Hmm. Now I want to. Why? I thought I was gonna accidentally. Maybe I'll listen. I'm feeling. Hmm. So we're gonna have the banquet hall plus the kitchen. Um, and then the laundromat might also be like a non need. It might not be something that you need to have. Hmm. 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 Mm. Mm. Um. Mm. Mm. Okay. Maybe I should turn on music that's not going to distract me because now I'm distracted. Okay. I think we're done with this part. We're done with this part for now. Now I need to switch to what do I remember? um that's important. What do I remember? Mm. We're gonna do that over in this. Okay, over here. Um what do I remember? Okay, let me drink my tea. Mm-mm. Um mm, mm, mhm, 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 mhm. So let's start with the dark hallways. Um, dark hallway. Um, I remember broke. Actually, I need to decrease the size and mm, mm, mm. Dark hallway. I remember broken. I remember broken glass. Maybe mirrors? Possibly. I actually, what I remember the hallway. It was illuminated, illuminated, um, from actually, it's by good to grammar. I think. By moon, moon light. Uh, illuminated by. Actually, I think it's two L's. Illuminated by moonlight. Um, from windows that hello weren't there. I remember the hallways having a distinct library feel to it. Um, like it felt like I was going in between the like two rows of like books. It's a very specific feeling, but mm, there was a scene from Resident Evil 4 that I remember specifically. RE4, what is her name? Claire? um it's the part where you play as Claire. No, not Claire. What's her name? The president's daughter. RE4 president president's daughter. Ashley. My bad, Ashley. No disrespect. I promise. Mhm. Wait. I'm going to share my screen again. Um, like a library section. It's um I guess these are spoilers. My bad for spoilers. I don't care. I don't really care. Uh they're like the sort of the feeling, the vibes in this room specifically. I don't it doesn't track my what's it called? My mouse? That's crazy. It's I when I had this dream, I had not seen I've never played Resident Evil 4. I did not watch a playthrough of Resident Evil 4, not a full one anyways. But like this shot specifically where she's in between these two bookshelf and there's books on the floor and um like this sort of rug in the like this sort of like old dusty. It feels dusty, you know? Hold on. Oh, timed out. Sick. My bad. My bad. I just noticed I didn't see the promotional message or whatever that got like immediately auto modded. Oh well, I'll just ignore it. Um, but this specifically like dusty, like it just feels dusty. It wasn't. I wasn't in a library as far as I remember. Um, I was not in a library. I don't think. Um, I don't remember there being any like bookshelves. I maybe the like walls themselves just felt like they were bookshelves without books on them. uh, but let's see if I can move this. Uh, keep the person whose video I'm watching. Ru- Ruben Ruben 925. Uh, now let me they have a Resident Evil 4 Resident Evil 4 remake gameplay wait, a full game no commentary at 4K 60 FPS. Sick. Shout out to Ruben. Um but anyway, actually do I have I need to how do I illustrate this with words? I don't feel like drawing it. Uh so we're gonna distinct library very feeling uh very dusty. Um what is I feel there's a specific word. Actually, I'll just say vintage. uh but vintage, no, antique. That's the word. Cuz when I think vintage, I think like VHS tapes, but when I think antique, I think like a gramophone, you know? Um very that's not easy to read. I'm not going to know what that is in the future. Uh dust. And then antique. There's a lot about Haven, the hotel section, that felt very antique to me. It felt like what is that? Email. Oh, it's Spotify. Okay. Um like I'm thinking about what's a hotel thing that's on my right now. Mm, Cause I'm thinking about the Gaylord. I don't know if you've ever been to a Gaylord hotel, but I've been to one uh, at least once. I'm pretty sure it was only once where I've been to one. Um, but it doesn't quite. It doesn't feel. It feels new. It feels like within the last 20, if even, years. Like the Gaylord feels like it could only be not much older than I am. It doesn't feel really. It doesn't really feel antique to me. Hmm. Hmm. Like I'm just thinking like a fancy hotel that you'll see in like I don't know, fancy like Hollywood type hotel. Uh, I guess like a luxury. Some okay. Wouldn't be the dark hallway. This would be the rest of Haven that feels very distinctly luxury. But so we're gonna put this all the way down here. Luxury hotel. Hopefully, I get to go to one. Um, specifically for research. I don't think I'd get much out of being in a luxury hotel. I feel like I don't think I'd like it. I don't think I could afford it either. But aside from that, ooh, mm-mm, mm-mm. Oh, it's only Sunday. I'm again for VOD watchers. Right now, I'm listening to the Oshinoko um opening, and I was like, "Ooh, I want to watch the show," but it hasn't been updated yet. I don't think. Mhm, mhm. Okay, so when we think antique, I'm thinking antique in a specifically like old sense. We're thinking specifically in a this is collecting dust type of antique. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Um, actually, I should reference the Resident Evil section specifically. Um, RE4 remake um playing as Ash uh Ashley gameplay. Mm-mm. Hmm. My bad. I say my bad, and then I go straight right back to absolute silence, not doing a single thing. Uh, I think this is enough to go based off of. Mm, but I think I'll mention the broken glass is more like a hunch. Broken glass, specifically mirrors. It's more like a hunch, I think. But I do remember, yeah, the hallway definitely it was giving Resident Evil for sure, very distinctly Resident Evil. I might need to make a new layer. Um, yeah, we're gonna erase the luxury. Wrong layer. Oh, come on. Um, on this layer, we're gonna cover it up. There we go. It's basically erased then. And then I can grab that. Um, and I do remember sort of a luxury hotel feel. I forgot how to spell it. That's not how you spell it. Um, the one, the one thing I can't do after making this specific decision. There we go. Luxury hotel. All right, this might be what I'm looking for. Luxury hotels made famous by Hollywood. I need, I need indoor shot. I need indoor shot. Come on. Uh, hmm. In terms of, I do remember a lot of red. I remember a lot of red. A lot of it. Red, white, and probably gold, but that's just honestly no. There wasn't any gold. No. Hmm. Huh? I got another email. Ignore that. Was it this person? It was. I got a notification for somebody that I didn't remember who they were, even though I followed them. Because I have two separate accounts. Uh and on this account, anybody that I follow on this account, I usually, if I'm not following them on the other account, then I won't watch them. Because I forget. Or like this account isn't the one that's signed into my phone and I watch it on my mm, excuse me. Mm, weird. I was looking at the chat that got timed out. I didn't even read it before. I was like, "Oh, that's suspicious." I don't care. So look, this is the harder part because I just remember like certain images. Like I remember, I just remember things that didn't make sense because it was a dream, and dreams never make sense. Like it was something that made sense, but it's like AI art, you know? Like it's like your brain trying to paint a picture based off of your memories, but it doesn't know why things are the way that they are in the real world. I mean, it does because it's your brain and you make sense of the world around you however you do. But sometimes things are just off, you know? Mhm. 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 Yeah, I just have like certain images in my head. Like I remember a pool, right? I remember that there was a pool. Mm. And it was like hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Like a liminal, like one of those liminal space pictures or whatever. Space. Wait, not this one. It was kind of like this one. I'll just um. Okay, let me stop. Hmm. It wasn't like this. Like I guess because it was something I came up with in my brain. I'm not gonna find a picture. I remember the pool. No, the perspective's off. Perspective's all the way off. I don't remember. I don't remember what the pool itself looked like. I just remember. I'm pretty sure there were like slides or whatever that I never saw like the top of. I don't remember seeing like the entryway for where people would get on to the slide. Uh, it would just like it just keep going. It just keep going. forever. uh and I'm pretty sure there were multiple ones, and there were probably multiple like pools. Mm. Mm. That's the hardest thing. That's the hardest thing about me choosing to make projects that are based off of um excuse me, that are based off of like dreams that I had, cuz it relies on me to operate purely based off of my memory. Cuz if you try to make something based off of something in real life, then it kind of loses that the sort of uncanny aspect of it. Mm. Hmm. I'm thinking. Okay. So maybe let's start with what we already have. We have the desk, right? Which I'm pretty sure was going to be sort of a standalone desk in the middle of the room, so that checks out. Um, but something that we're missing that I originally wanted to add that I completely forgot about is one of these things that you put your luggage on. I completely forgot. And I don't know if I'd be able to add that. But I'd at least want to have space for it, you know? Let me close this and then like if this is the entrance, there's like no there well I guess this could be the space for it. But it just doesn't make sense to me. It should be like directly in front of you. It should be here. You know? I want to get rid of this door for now. I want to get rid of the door for now. And a part of me wants to widen out this area, but only after I figure out what its purpose is. Because if it doesn't have a purpose, then I got nothing. Hmm. Oops. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Another thing to note is I think I remember Haven having sort of multiple layers to it. Um hmm. Like originally I think I was putting a ceiling here, and I think that there would also be a floor. Like I think this would be a second floor. Um hmm. Let me yeah, I'm gonna start playing around with it a bit until it feels right. I'm gonna just add Add more space. Hmm. Mhm. So maybe um instead of two entrances that lead to the sort of dorm area, there might just be one entrance to it. Cause there's still space for Haven to be like this really grand area if I just utilize this space. One of the important parts is like the banquet area out of everything else that I was talking about. Um if I can, there we go. Um the eating area is really really important. Um and the amount of people that need to be able to eat there is pretty important too. Hmm. All right. Let me. Where is that? Where is it? All right. I think I want the door to be a lot larger than I just depicted it before. Hmm. I could destroy everything. I could destroy everything and change everything except for the location of the elevator. The elevator cannot move, but everything else is subject to change. Hmm. Okay, whatever this is, it's probably going to go on a separate floor. I think that's gonna go upstairs. Okay. Let me count how many that is. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, It's probably roughly 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope. Mm. Yep. I will put some smooth quartz down. Oops. Mm. And then I should have some stairs. Come on. There we go. Oops. I guess that wasn't too bad. Oops. This is so off. Okay. Yeah. 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 This is more or less the same. What's up with this? More or less the same. I think it's the same. I think I'm just yeah, I think my brain is just playing like not playing tricks on me. I think I'm just tired. Alright, and then for the rest. Okay, I think this is feeling a little closer to being right. Mm-hmm. This is looking a little bit better. And now we have to make sure that it's like big enough. Now we have to make sure that it's big enough, or make sure the rest of Haven is big enough for this. Hmm. I think we might get rid of this section. I think we might round it out, or not round it out, but curve it in. Yeah, I think we might. I think we might curve this part in. Let's not destroy this part yet, because I can always I might need something. I might need it later. But I guess I will. I think it's looking a little better. In terms of like, hmm, I think might need to move the focus to um to like here. Maybe here. No, it's too far away. I think this might be a good spot. Oh, I haven't been showing it the whole time. What? My bad. Probably heard like me placing blocks and stuff. My bad. All right. So I changed. I made the door bigger. I made the entrance to Haven a lot bigger. And then I started closing off this area. At least I started closing up this wall and it looks better to me like this. it looks a lot better to me. With this wall closed up. It it looks a lot better to me. Closed up like this. And then I was thinking, because I didn't mention this before, but I already have an idea for sort of what I want to do with for a customized starting soon screen, BRB screen, um gaming overlay. I have an idea for what I want to do for that stuff. And one of the ideas I have is I think we're gonna have everything centered on this elevator. Or that's the plan. The plan is to have everything centered on the elevator. So that as long as I have the elevator figured out, I can sort of like Haven doesn't have to be done in order for me to make these customized assets happen. I want the starting soon screen to be waiting for the elevator. And when I imagined it from this spot specifically. You're probably sitting somewhere waiting for the elevator, or more so waiting for me, Marianna, to come out of the elevator. To come like pick you up and tell you it's time to go on patrol, basically. That was the idea I had. Oops. Um yeah, that was the idea I had basically. Where you the residents are waiting for the elevator, basically waiting for me to get off the elevator so I can come get you. And at first I was thinking specifically from this spot. Um but I might switch it. I might keep, even though I closed this area off, I think I might keep it. I might keep this here, but just not give you access to it. Hmm. Hmm. There goes that flying. Mm-mm. Mm. I think I need to. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay. Okay. Something that is also very important for me to keep that in mind is that Haven is the setting of a video game. So things need to it needs to be playable. It needs to actually be able or it needs to be possible for a person to navigate it. No, not this one. There. All right, let's push this back one while I'm thinking about it. There you go. Adds just a smidgen bit more dimension to it. Oh, at some point I'm gonna need to replace all of these with quartz. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's bothering me. Oh, I should put like 2 layers just in case. That's dangerous. That scared me. Legitimately, that scared me. Alright, now I feel a little bit better. Only a little bit, though. Only a little bit. Hmm. 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 Okay. Okay. I actually want to skip this one. Mm-mm. Mhm. 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 Okay, I'm thinking. The gears are turning. They are turning. Mhm. 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 Okay, so we're going back to Krita. All right. And there was a picture that I copied, paste, download from remote source, give it to me. Okay. All right. So we got the Breath of the Wild map, and you might be wondering why would you grab the Breath of the Wild map? What is wrong with you? But I promise I have a plan. Let's get our red color again so that we can see everything that I do clear as day. Um, something that I need to know is something I'm trying to figure out is what makes a decent map, if that makes sense. Um, so what we know, this is the starting area. This is the area that you start in. This is basically um well, no. Let's think about it first. This is where you start. Where we actually we'll label it the tutorial area. And right now I want to know if this serves the same purpose that the hotel does in Haven. Um, we have the three shrines that are over here. I actually don't remember where they are. I know there's one over here. Um, because that's where there's a guardian over there. Um, I think there's a shrine somewhere. I'm pretty sure there's a shrine somewhere in this area, and then the tower is somewhere over here. Um, this is the church. Pretty sure that you come out of this area and you run down there. Um, the other shrine is probably. I'm pretty sure there's a shrine like up here or something, and then there's only supposed to be 4 shrines. So if this is 1 and this is 2, then I think there's a third or 1, 2, 3. Pretty sure number 4 is like over here somewhere. Because I remember I know what this is. I remember that bridge. This area is is a place that you wouldn't need to explore for real. But this is an important spot. Like all of this is places that you definitely be. And this teaches the player your basic mechanics. With the Sheikah slate, which is a new thing. Or not I don't think it's new. It's not new to have bombs for sure. But I don't know about the other mechanics that you get out of it. It gives you a lay of the land and a basic idea of how the gameplay. Um and this is not what the hotel does. I can say that for sure. Um Not one bit. So instead, we're going to focus on something different, which is I believe here. No, not all of this. Um Here, I think this area. Um this area. Mm, mm. This area. This area. Mhm, mhm, mhm. I'm trying to see how good my memory is. You can see that town clearly on the map, and now I basically revealed what it is that I'm circling. I'm looking for towns specifically. Mhm. Here. Actually, is it there? Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, I circled it right. Okay, we're gonna erase this. We're gonna keep circling town areas. This for sure. Here. Mhm. I'm pretty sure there's another one here. Am I missing any? Hopefully not. So the main question is, what do all of these areas have in common? I'm pretty sure maybe not all of them actually. It might not be every single one of them. But generally speaking, they all have shops. There's gonna be somebody that sells clothes always. Almost always, because this is an exception to the clothes. But this, they sell clothes here, they sell clothes here. They do not sell clothes here, actually. What's this? This is my first time hearing this song. Okay. They sell clothes here, they do not sell them here. But they sell them here, 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 here. So that's, I have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 9. Somebody sells food, which is important. Um, for sure, yes. I'm pretty sure. The temptation to go get my phone right now, not my phone, my Switch to go check. They usually sell food. I can't say for sure. I know this one sells food. I'm not sure if they sell food here. They do sell food because they don't have much use for food here, but they sell it anyways. They do sell food here. I don't know if somebody sells food here. Yes. 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 Because they sell fish here. That they're a fish town. They provide a place to rest. Um, I'll call it lodging. Mm, 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 mm. Clothes, food, lodging. What else? Well, they always have quests. That's for sure. There's usually somebody in there with a quest for you, maybe. Hmm. What else? Hmm. 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 Hold on. I'm so distracted. This is what I get. Because looking at the Breath of the Wild map is just making me want to play Breath of the Wild too. Um, but I'm also thinking, I'm trying to remember one of my favorite games of all time, and I can't remember. This is important. We're also cutting it a bit close. me check the uptime. Where well, I did start the stream like an hour late, so it makes sense that we're only on the 2 hour mark when usually we'd probably be on the 3 hour mark at the same time. If I actually started stream on time. Um but I think this was originally gonna be a short stream anyways. Um oh, so let me erase this part, I guess. Stop. Stop. Mm, mhm, 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 mhm. I think that's all in terms of like mechanic thing. Because this is a place that you have to go in terms of the main quest. This is also a place that you have to go in terms of the main quest. This is kind of optional. You don't have to really go there. Well, honestly, this is Breath of the Wild. You don't have to go anywhere. All you have to go is, like, in terms of have to, you have to go here. Which, that's where Ganon is. You have to defeat him. And, you'll be directed to go to these two villages. And then they'll probably tell you to go to these four other villages. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Because these are where the divine beasts are. This is a place that you could completely miss, and this is a place that only exists because of a quest. And this is the Lost Forest, so this is where the Master Sword is. But Breath of the Wild is a very simple game. There isn't a whole lot. There isn't a whole lot that that these little towns would need to offer you in terms of things that would help you do the things that you're meant to do in the game, which is explore, fight things. Really, just those. It's just explore and fight things. Explore, fight things, and solve puzzles. Those are the 3 things you do in Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. And as you can see, there is a lot to explore. And there are things to fight at every corner and puzzles to solve at every single corner. Like, very simple things. Clothes. I don't have to. I'm not gonna explain the game. I shouldn't do that. I'm just stalling for time, basically. So what are the ultimate purpose of towns? Question mark. It's kind of a world building thing. Which I will put in blue. I'm gonna put that over there. This bug, why is it world building? Ignore the circles. World building. Hmm. There's some food items that you can't get in the world. I just realized, or no, it's actually not impossible to get them, but there's some that are kind of hard to get, like wheat, rice, and eggs for me personally are kind of hard to get. But with eggs, you can kind of find them in some trees, not all of them. Mhm, mhm. Um. So what do I call these? Like these are basically just things that um mm, assistance question mark. Mhm. Okay. The point the point of me bringing up the Breath of the Wild towns is because I think Haven, the hotel aspect, serves a similar purpose. The hotel is not where you'll be doing most of your gameplay. It's supposed to serve as a hub. Um and I need to there's a YouTube video out there. Let me look it up now before I forget about it. YouTube. I'm very curious about this. What? Never mind. Uh um video game hub. Okay. So I'm gonna put these in my watch later. There's a video by Adam Millard called The Hidden Purpose of Hub Worlds, and a video by Design Doc called What Makes a Great Hub World. Something about hub or another example of hub worlds, since I've been playing Sekiro a lot on stream, would be the dilapidated temple, which, like, the thing with hub worlds is that they only really serve the purpose that you need them for. Um with Sekiro, um it gives you a place to practice, and upgrades. Up upgrades. Um Specifically with your gourd and prosthetic tools. That is all the dilapidated temple does. It doesn't do anything else. Um there are shops that are outside of the dilapidated temple, but the shops aren't the shops aren't necessary. Because I got some stuff that I wouldn't have picked up off the floor from here. Um, but they're things that you find in the kind of dangerous world instead of the very safe temple. Mm-mm. Sorry, I was just thinking to myself. Hmm. Hmm. So I guess with Haven, the question is, what could a hub world offer? I'd have to look at my notes. I can't talk about it too much in detail because it is like wholeheartedly possible. That's it's it's already a lot for me to sort of be developing this project on stream where anybody can pop in and watch it, and they can always come back to the VOD and watch it and just take what I'm doing brick for brick. But um in terms of the things that I think will eventually make Haven into a wonderful project, those are definitely things that I gotta keep. I gotta keep secret. But I have some ideas. I have some ideas. Um, so I might go ahead and I'll note them down. Uh, on in a document that I have instead. Yeah, there we go. Um, let's see. What's today? Or we're gonna say it's 29 because this is basically technically a 29 stream. Instead of a 30 stream. 23 update. I have to stop myself from like vocalizing it. Mm. 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 All right. I took a little note. I think I have some new ideas. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna bring this back. Ooh, I haven't heard this one before. Hold on. Sounds like a Sido song. It is a Sido song. Wait, it's Su Sudo? SY. Yeah, Sudo, I guess. Sudo song. Nice. Oh, I've heard this song before. I just haven't heard it that often. I'm thinking about adding a uh like um garden. Okay, I just thought of an idea. Hold on. I can't say it out loud, but it's a banger idea, I promise. Um, what if? Hmm. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Um. Mm, 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 mm. mm, mm, mm. Hmm. Mm, 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 mm. Um, let's see. Mm, mhm, mm, 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 mm. All right. Anyways, right. So I was thinking about public garden. Um, obviously there's a kitchen. Mm, what else? You know, let's. I'm not. I'm not gonna think about the hotel part. Let's just add. I think it would be nice to have a place to watch movies. To watch movies. A place to play games. Uh, I'll erase this part. I think this can be separated into sort of a field, um, and then several places where we have um sort of other recreation, activities. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, but I never thought about that's the important part, the mechanical, like what does it have to do with Haven in terms of mechanics? Cuz these can stay. These two can stay for sure. This can maybe stay as possibly a method of like rejuvenation or something. Um, like thinking Breath of the Wild when you could do like mm, my bad, like massages and stuff. There's some um inns that have services where they do like massages or whatever. Um 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 for the garden, I'm just thinking like a farm simulator type game, like a mini game. Ooh, put fishing. Actually, I think that will be one of these. Fishing. Something that came to mind was a battleship. Yep. Like as in space. Hmm. I think it would be nice to have sort of a art and craft center. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. Hmm. Mm-mm. 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 My bad. I got distracted by the music video. Very good music video. Mm. Not gonna lie, this is really hard to come up with for somebody who doesn't go outside. I don't go outside. I don't know what 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 there is, what all there is. I got no idea. I have no ideas. Mm-mm. I have absolutely no ideas. So this is definitely just something I'm gonna have to figure out. mm, with trying to figure out what kind of, because I do have a decent idea of what kind of game Haven is going to be. I just need to really hone into it. So maybe this upcoming week, I will give myself the main objective. I'll give myself that as a main objective. You know, probably. um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I might not have time. Actually, no. I should. I should have time. Yeah, I just as long as I plan my time out well, because I didn't do that this week. I gave myself one of the issues that I run into is sometimes like I can't sit at my desk for too long. Which I don't think anybody should be sitting at their desk for um probably more than 4 hours. probably from my personal experience, because your body just starts to ache from being in a sitting in a position that it's not supposed to for too long. Even I don't know if that's like even if you have a really good chair, because I got mine off of Amazon, so it might not might not be the best for me personally. Um, but sometimes like I'll give myself a task that requires me to sit at my desk, and then on that same day I'm also supposed to be streaming, where I'm supposed to be sitting at my desk for at least 3 hours usually. Um, that doesn't bode well for my body. So I gotta reorganize my the way that I plan my days so that I can spend time at my desk on the days that I'm not supposed to be streaming, and then on the days that I do stream, I give myself something I can do from the comfort of like my bed, which is upstairs somewhere. Well, obviously it's in my room. My computer is nowhere near my bed though. Um and since planning Haven is really just like a thinking brainstorming thing, I can just do that from my laptop or something. It should be fine. It should be fine. And then hopefully by like next Saturday, I'll have like a better idea of what I want. Cause again, even though it's supposed to be hold on. Even though Haven is supposed to be based off of my memory, it still needs to um operate like a game would. If that makes sense. Or it still needs to make sense. It needs to be navigatable. A real human person needs to be able to navigate it without too much issue. 2, 3, 4. Or okay. Mm, mm, mm. It needs to be further back by a few. Okay, yeah, it's destroying. It's decaying slowly. Um. Mm, mm-hmm. And that's right here. Is that right here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and then 6 right there. That's 1, 2. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm. Mhm. 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 Mm. 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 Mhm. 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 Mm. Hmm. I don't know if I mentioned before, but I did imagine that Haven had um multiple layers. Like I think I was talking earlier about there being like a second floor, and this is sort of what the second floor is feeling like it's gonna be. Like I was imagining it like these platforms that are like floating up in the air. Okay, I think I might be done for today. Oh no, this is hard. I need to um I have a few objectives for the future, I think. Um I need to find some building tutorials. Hopefully some like really chill ones. They're easy to follow. Um let's switch it to just chatting because I think we're done for today. Mm-mm. I've been needing to find tutorials though. I just don't know what to find tutorials on, cause I in terms of looking up tutorials on how to draw a or not how to draw, how to build a hotel. I haven't found anything that's like actually what I'm making, you know? Um Something else I need to figure out is what is going to be the point of Haven, the hotel? Or not the point, but like what's gonna be over there? What are we gonna find there? Because that might make it easier to find a tutorial so that I can be like, oh, I'm looking to create like this kind of thing. Um, what I might do next stream is I might actually like find tutorials, follow them like to the T, and then after I'm done with those, then I can like okay, I can look back on the result and then be able to like pick and choose what I like from those tutorials basically. And then add them into my own project. Um and then that might make it easier so that I don't have to mm, so that I don't have to um I'm sorry. Wait, let me turn off. I might need to turn off Hmm. What was I saying? What was I saying? Here we go. Minecraft music. Um, man, I'm so brain dead. I'm so brain dead right now. Anyways, I need to figure out what's going to be in the hotel. I need to stop. I can't be winging it for sure because this is also a dream that I had like years ago. Even as a dream that I had like probably 4 years ago or something. So trying to build it from memory isn't exactly working, but it will help me if I can reference what I was dreaming about when I am trying to I can reference what I was dreaming about in the finer details, like the fact that I remember there being a lot of red, stuff like that. Um but my memory is just not the most reliable, and it's making it really hard to like actually just like to come up with some. Um so the goal for next week, we're gonna look up some tutorials, we're gonna follow them to the T, we're gonna have a really chill time. And then maybe 2 weeks from now we'll probably still be working on tutorials and stuff. But while I'm sometimes the best it's like the best way for me to get inspiration is just by looking at things that other people have done. Um yeah. Um thank you for keeping me company. I know this probably wasn't the most entertaining experience in the world. Since I've been kind of out of it this whole stream, but I hope that it wasn't too bad. At least getting to see part of my thinking process, or part of the process for coming up with the concept for Haven. Um, hopefully, this is something that I can look forward to. Or this is definitely still going to be like, even if it's not exactly the best of ideas to do, I think I still want this to be something that I do on a weekly basis, just something to relax and decompress with. Um, like, because if I was doing anything else today, like if I was supposed to be playing like Dead Space for our example, or um, I don't know, like um if I was supposed to be doing anything else, I'm not sure if I would have been able to do it, and I probably would have just had to cancel. I want these Minecraft streams to be something that I can do no matter what, even if it's something where I'm basically just sitting in silence for the whole stream, you know? Um, because I really do want to hit that. I'm glad that I've been streaming at least twice a week for a couple of weeks now, but I really want to push it to at least like 3 times a week. Um, yeah. Anyways, thanks again. No reminders to subscribe or follow or check out anything. Just thank you. And I hope you have a good night.